So we're all set here in Chicago Stadium. It's time for the introductions. Let's go to Tommy Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Whatever you need.
At forward from Auburn, number 34, Charles Barkley. 6'6" forward from Louisville, number 18, Derek Smith. At center from Duke, 6'11", number 42, Mike Jaminski. From Bradley, at guard, 6'3", Percy Hawkins. 6'2" guard from Duke, number 12, Scotty Dawkins. The head coach for the Sixers is Jim Lytle, and the assistant coaches, Fred Carter, Buzz Raymond, and the trainer is Tony Harris. The starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. At forward from Clemson, 6'10", number 54, Horace Grant. 6'7" forward from Central Arkansas, number 33, Scotty Pippen. The man in the middle from San Francisco, 7'1", number 24, Bill Cartwright. 6'2" guard from Notre Dame, number 5, John Paxson. From North Carolina, at guard, 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. The head coach of Chicago is Phil Jackson.
The Bulls with a home court record of 24-4 after losing last night to the Pistons. Overall, the Bulls at 40-22. Philadelphia 40-25 overall and 14-20 on the road. So the 76ers, like the Bulls, with a heavy abundance of home games coming down the stretch. The Bulls and Sixers have played more road games than any other teams in the NBA. This is the 35th road game for Philadelphia. The Bulls have played 34. And the matchups tonight, tough draw for Horace Grant as he has Charles Barkley to deal with. Scottie Pippen will match up with Derek Smith, Cartwright and Jaminski, Paxson and Dawkins, Jordan and Hawkins. SRO in Chicago Stadium. The 120th consecutive sellout for the Bulls. And the officials tonight assigned by the NBA. Jake O'Donnell, Blaine Reichelt, and Jack Neese. Jack Neese will throw it in the air. Cartwright to go up against Jaminski. The Bulls beat the Sixers here back in early December handily, but lost to Philadelphia twice in the Spectrum by substantial margins. Scottie Pippen guarded by Hawkins to start with. Cartwright. And Horace Grant tips it out of bounds, so the 76ers have it. Johnny Dawkins, acquired in the offseason deal involving Maurice Cheeks, who has since gone on to the Knicks. Inside pass tipped away by Jordan and picked up by Cartwright. It's out of bounds to the Bulls, knocked out by Barkley evidently.
First game that they played here, Barkley wasn't feeling good. Jimmy only had 6 points in the game and 2 rebounds, but since then, he still found time to average 25 points a game against his club.
Oh, he's playing super against the Bulls. Cartwright gives it up. Pippen against Smith. Shot clock at 7. Here's Jordan in the post. Michaels fadeaway. And the rebound slices off to Johnny Dawkins. A throw ahead to Smith, and he's got the layup.
Yeah, he really took off, ran a little bit, and everybody wanting that call, but they don't get it.
Sixers the 2-0 lead. Cartwright in the low post. Lefty hook over Chiminski.
You know, he's got a pretty good jump hook with the left hand, Jim. It doesn't look when he first goes up like it's going to make it there, but he's got a nice touch with that.
Philadelphia winning last night at home against New Jersey by 9 for their 40th win of the year. 10 on the shot clock. Barkley isolated with Grant. Chiminski with 5 to shoot. Derek Smith a long 3. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Chiminski.
Well, they go and double Barkley again. I was wondering what would happen. They let him outside. Once he started to back in, boom, they went right at him, make him give it up.
2-2 tie, a sluggish start both clubs. Cartwright against Chiminski. Pippen steps free. And now the Sixers back in transition. Johnny Dawkins, a deal to Barkley. Philadelphia the 2-point lead. Michael Jordan over Hersey Hawkins. Johnny Dawkins already in the front court. Derek Smith off the drive. Chiminski dumps under to Barkley. The shot's blocked by Grant. Cleared by Pippen. The Bulls in transition. Paxson spots up. And the rebound, Jordan saves it. Michael back to the rack.
Beautiful play. Boy, he came out with that ball, Jim. Chiminski took one step out, and then Michael went right inside and went up for the slam.
Things picking up a little bit here in the stadium now after a sluggish start. 8 on the shot clock. Barkley against Grant. Over the top, Hersey Hawkins. Tip try good by Chiminski. The Bulls trying for their 25th home court victory tonight. Paxson from way outside. Pax opened hot last night against the Pistons. Derek Smith spins in on Pippen. Cartwright, the Bulls rebound up court to Jordan. Again, the Bulls with a chance at the lead. Paxson has it, comes in on Dawkins. Tough shot, and he hit it, and a foul on Dawkins.
He had 2 of his favorite shots, Jim, early. 2 of them right from the side. He loves them, spotting up. They didn't go in. This time, came in with a running one-hander against Johnny Dawkins and pops it right in off the glass. So Pax with a chance here to add the first free throw of the game, give his team a 3-point lead if he can do it.
You haven't watched any basketball the last few days, have you, Red?
You know, to tell you the truth, I was trying to find a commercial on TV today.
Here's Dawkins against Paxson. Hersey Hawkins trying to get free. Nice drive by Dawkins. He comes away with his own miss. And the rebound fight down there knocked out of bounds. It stays with Philadelphia.
One more tough day at the office for Horace Grant, right?
Boy.
He drew Karl Malone. He had
Oakley, the United New York. Yep. Paxson steals it. And Scottie Pippen finishes the play. The Bulls with a 4-point lead. Chiminski dumps it inside to Hawkins. A shot good over Yeah, he got it in over Cartwright. About 7.5 left opening quarter. Scottie Pippen doubled up. Has the shot swatted out of there by Chiminski. Hersey Hawkins a throw ahead to Dawkins. A dish for Barkley. And John Paxson said, I'm not going to take this charge. Charles Barkley ties the game.
Very, very good
decision.
Yeah, very good thinking on John's part. I mean, guy's from Notre Dame. He's got a degree.
Pax missing the outside shot. Chiminski cleans up the rebound. And Philadelphia back looking for the lead as Johnny Dawkins comes down and fires.
Johnny Dawkins.
They've all scored now in that Philadelphia lineup. And a timeout taken by the Bulls as the Sixers run off 6 in a row to take the lead. 6:45 remaining. Philadelphia by 2. Back after these messages. On Tuesday, April 3rd, the Indiana Pacers are in Chicago Stadium, and the first 10,000 fans receive a Bulls hat courtesy of True Value. 2-point lead for Philadelphia. The Sixers with 6 in a row up on the board. Don't look now, but the Cleveland Cavaliers are looking good to me. How about you, Rich?
I told you that the other day. I said, here's a team that's scaring me now. They're putting a couple together.
They're winning tonight at home against Indiana. Scottie Pippen off the inbounds, delivers to Grant. Pax has lost the dribble. Pippen guarded by Hawkins. Jordan's long one. And the rebound to Philadelphia. That's the 9th rebound for the Sixers. The Bulls with only 3. Johnny Dawkins running the show. Barkley on the rumble down the lane. Nice dish to Derek Smith.
Derek Smith.
Sixers in here tonight playing without Rick Mahorn, and they have opened up a 4-point lead. 8 straight points for them. Paxson plays into Cartwright. Fakes on Jaminski. Hits the shot and draws the foul.
But Jaminski really didn't go up to try to even block the shot. Jimmy was trying to just stand there with his hands up. Bill came to a jump stop and then went up with the hook. When it comes to the middle, fakes, then goes up with that jump hook, and as Jaminski turned away, he drew the foul. So this is the second free throw by the Bulls. Pax missed his only attempt.
Cartwright's 3-point play brings the Bulls within 1. The Bulls pressing after the free throw. They get it in play to Smith. And now it's in good hands. Johnny Dawkins. Charles Barkley with 12 on the shot clock. An illegal defense against the Bulls.
Illegal defense.
They tried to switch Cartwright and Horace Grant, and they were a little lazy in making that switch pickup.
And that's what hurt you, Jim. They weren't trying to do anything on the ball, double team the ball. They were just trying to get to a different man, and they got caught out of the area. It took them too long.
Sixers come in. Dawkins. Hawkins. 15 to shoot. Percy Hawkins under pressure. What a tough shot he hit. Percy Hawkins with 4. Philadelphia 3-point lead. Michael Jordan retreating out front to get the pass from Pippen. They had some eye contact on a possible alley-oop, but they elected not to go for it. Shot clock at 10. Pippen working baseline. 4 to shoot. Cartwright's jump hook bails the Bulls out again.
Oh, he's hit 3 of those babies. 1 with the left hand to open it up, and then 2 coming to the middle. That's the way James Edwards did last night, didn't he? Bailed them out right at the buzzer.
He sure did. He had a big first half. The Pistons always seem to have somebody. Barkley's throw out of the double team to Dawkins, and that's only a 2. Sixers shooting great. They lead it by 3. Philadelphia about a 48% shooting club. Scottie Pippen delivers to Grant. Horace from the outside. And now everybody has scored who has played. And the Bulls stay within 1. Half-court game to this point. No transition activity to speak of. 10 on the shot clock. Barkley isolated with Horace Grant. Jaminski. And Michael Jordan way up for the rebound. So the Bulls down looking for the lead. Jordan for 3.
Well, he's been ringing that up, hasn't he?
That's his 4th this weekend. 20-18 Chicago. Stacey King ready to come on for the Bulls. Dawkins trying to work in on Paxson. Hawkins over Jordan. Rebound cut off by Horace Grant. Oh, Horace threw it away. It's up for grabs, but Pippen saves it. Scotty feeds Paxson. He launches a three. And the rebound to Barkley. Charles Barkley with a throw ahead, stolen by Pippen. Michael Jordan from the outside. Barkley another rebound. He dribbles out and a reach-in foul. It's on John Paxson.
Well, both times the Bulls came down, they couldn't score. And then going back down the floor, Pax reached in for it, and they call, oh, John says, what?
That's the first foul on the Bulls. 3 minutes left. Stacey King is in for Horace Grant. Pippen another steal of a Johnny Dawkins pass, but then he threw it away as Hersey Hawkins ends up with it. Scotty tried to deliver the ball to Paxson in the open floor. Barkley against King underneath Dawkins. What an acrobatic shot by Johnny Dawkins. He has 6. 20-20 tie. Scottie Pippen's pull-up shot and the rebound to Philadelphia. Hersey Hawkins with a change of direction move. Derek Smith with a shot clock down to 12. Smith on the cut. Hands to Barkley. Chopped loose. Paxson gets it in the corner. Fires it ahead to Pippen. A 3-on-1. Pippen to Jordan. Back to Pippen. And Scotty missed the scoop. Rebound kicked out of bounds by Philadelphia. The Bulls get it in a timeout taken. 2:11 left in the quarter. The game tied at 20. We'll return to Chicago Stadium after these messages.
The Bulls are proud to team up with 9 Wisconsin.
On Sunday afternoon, April 1st, the Miami Heat are here, and the first 5,000 kids 14 and under receive a Bulls youth jersey courtesy of Coca-Cola. Then on Tuesday, April 3rd, it's Indiana, and the first 10,000 fans receive a Bulls hat courtesy of True Value Hardware. Charles Barkley and the 76ers leading the this game is tied at 20, but Charles Barkley and the 76ers really doing a job on the Bulls on the boards right now.
Absolutely, Jim. 12-5.
Ron Anderson is in.
Bowen High School in Chicago.
2 Chicago players on the floor now, Anderson and Hawkins. Bulls come inbounds to King.
This is what I want to see. Stacey King
over Barkley. And there's
but I
another
like to see him really in closer. You know, get it and work on him underneath. It's a good move.
Sixers with a chance at the lead. Johnny Dawkins guarded by Paxson. Off the drive, the shot's blocked by King, but Jaminski follows it in. Philadelphia 2-point lead. Minute 40 left in the quarter. Will Perdue with 10 to shoot. Jordan has it. Jordan around a Perdue screen, splits him, powers it in over Barkley. You won't see a more awesome dunk, power against power in your life.
He had to split 2 players to do it.
Hersey Hawkins drops it for Barkley, who wheels out against King, and a foul on Stacey King.
The foul on Stacey King is first.
Charles Barkley coming up with his 3rd hoop. He spun around the inside, and where he is great, Jim, he can collect himself down in that painted area. He sort of jumps into you. He's got that wide, huge body of his. He's going to draw some people, some fouls on it.
Barkley hits it. Charles Barkley shooting 60% from the field. And when you take into account his 3-point field goal percentage, that's truly remarkable. He's something like, what, 3 for 60? Here's Jordan and Jaminski the rebound. He's 16% from 3-point land. 76ers a 3-point lead. 46 seconds left. Barkley against King. Back away, Stacey. Let him have that one. Gets the bump, no call, and Jordan has the rebound.
Barkley made the good play, got the rookie in the air, and they didn't call it.
Jordan looking for 3? No. Pippen is. Scottie Pippen sends 250 to Charitables from True Value.
You know, Jim, it's taken some time for the Bulls to really get on a roll with threes, but now do you hear the crowd getting into it too, hollering three when the guy even looks from outside?
And now the Bulls need to get Craig Hodges out of a three-point shooting slump. 13 seconds. Shot clock running about 2 seconds ahead of the game clock. Anderson's outside shot. Rebound, Jordan. 2 seconds. And Michael from 45 feet, a little short. And after one, the Bulls and Sixers are even at 25. We'll be back with second quarter action after these messages. Late in the first quarter, Michael Jordan brought some thunder to the hoop as he took it in on Charles Barkley.
They split two players and went up over the top of the King. And we saw Michael holding his right side when he went to the bench. I didn't know if he had any contact on that play.
Isolation this time. Hawkins and Jordan. They've got Bob Thornton in the game. Hawkins down the lane, draws the foul. Will Perdue.
His first team's first of the quarter.
In the first quarter tonight, Philadelphia 52% from the field. The Bulls 42, but what really stands out, the rebounds, the Sixers out rebounding the Bulls 15-7 in that opening quarter. Hawkins gives the 76ers the lead. Philadelphia has a chance to win the season series tonight, but they need to win this game to do so. The next tiebreaker between these two as far as a playoff position would be conference record, and Philadelphia is 30-13 in the East. The Bulls are 23-13. Will Perdue against Thornton. Thornton blocks it, and it's cleared out of there by Dawkins. Good pass to Barkley, and Michael Jordan broke it up.
They're calling a triangle play. And the inbounds.
That's what Jimmy Lynam wants to run off the inbounds. Barkley against King.
He's talking now. He's just talking to me like he's pretending he's
Perdue
over
comes
here.
over to chase him. They swing it around to Anderson. Nice play. Ron Anderson off the drive. 76ers by 4. Nothing fancy about Philadelphia. Just isolate with Barkley and see what happens. And the Bulls are taking a 20. Barkley invited the double team that time.
Yeah, Barkley is not as panicky as he was when he saw the double team. He's expecting it now. He doesn't take it and just charge to the hoop. He takes it, takes a couple dribbles, directs people, and it's going to be a weak side pass. It's going to go way over the other side. We saw Johnny Dawkins hit one just inside the 3 area, and that time they took it right on into the hoop for the easy layup.
Let's pause for station identification.
This is America's #1 sports station, WGN-TV, Channel 9, Chicago.
The Bulls have it in play, down 4. Jordan. And the rebound is Stacey King. Good job by Stacey. As the Bulls come up with one of their rare offensive rebounds. Will Perdue against Thornton.
Whoa, what a bullet.
A bullet to Armstrong. The Bulls recover, 7 to shoot. Jordan against Hawkins. On the rollout, Philadelphia the steal. Good rotation by the Sixers. Dawkins a dish to Hawkins, and he is fouled going to the hoop. B.J. Armstrong.
His first team second.
Bulls had a problem yesterday in the second quarter getting any offense going when they went into the bench.
Sanders ready to come on for the Bulls. Hersey Hawkins delivers on the free throw. 7 points for him. Perdue is out with Sanders in. '76ers with 5 straight points here to start the second quarter. Johnny mentioned the Bulls struggled last night. They scored 14 in the second quarter. But they topped that in the fourth. They scored only 11. The Bulls trailed by 6.
And that's the lowest amount they scored in a quarter, in the fourth quarter.
Stacey King is fouled by Thornton, but an aggressive move by King. He'll get to the free throw line.
Took the ball out high, Jim, and the cutters went off him. He just rolled down the lane, continued on up for the shot, and guess what, Stace? They took the ball away from him, just like they did away from your college team today.
Don't think he didn't hear about that from Michael Jordan.
Oh, everybody. That's
North
right.
Carolina beating Oklahoma.
Well, it seems like all the favorites have gone down the tube. All the popular picks.
2 free throws by King. 76ers by 4. Dawkins guarded by Armstrong. Anderson against Grant. Rebound slapped around, and Sanders controls. 10 minutes left in the half. Bulls could use a hoop here. Sanders hands to Jordan. Michael against Hawkins. Good handoff. And Sanders.
Hey, all right. Maybe that'll get this young man going. Boy, they're looking for some little spark from him.
Needs some spark here. The second night in a row, the Bulls playing a tough Eastern Conference club. But they don't get any tougher than Detroit. Boy, the Pistons looked great last night. 8 to shoot. Here's Barkley rumbling out. Draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. Foul on Sanders.
It's really funny. You have to look when they call 42 to say, who is 42? We haven't seen that number out there. Well, he just reached in on the hip and grabbed him, and then as Barkley came to try to stuff it, he got fouled again. So Charles Barkley has 1 free throw so far tonight. They're perfect from that line.
They got 5 in a row working as Barkley delivers. Philadelphia by 3, 9:20 left. A very quiet crowd in Chicago Stadium. The home team.
And a very excitable day throughout this area.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, boy. Big parade downtown. The weather changed, of course. It wasn't as nice as it was on Monday, but you know Chicago, Jim. They come out and support that parade.
That's right. Barkley's 2 free throws give the Sixers a 4-point lead. Armstrong under pressure. King into the front court. Sanders. Well, they got the 3 rooks on the floor with Jordan and Grant. Here's Jordan against Hawkins around the King pick. Good play by Michael. What a tough shot he made. He had to sidestep Barkley on the way to the hoop.
What a bone-crushing pick King put on out there on Hawkins.
Here's Anderson wheeling in. Takes it back out. Thornton in the weave. It's Dawkins. Anderson is open. And that's his shot. Ron Anderson spun up and deliver on the perimeter. Not quite at 3-point range, though. A 4-point lead for Philadelphia. King down the lane, shoots it up, won't go, and the rebound to Philadelphia. Long throw ahead to Thornton. Now the Sixers have scrambled it. Here's Dawkins with a lean in. Horace Grant the rebound. Michael Jordan back in transition. Quick burst down the lane. Finger roll. Just like he was delivering a pizza, Reds.
That's right. He does not miss those shots, Jim, when he goes into control. A lot of time younger players will go in, they lose their control, somebody steps in front of them, and they're trying to avoid the foul. Michael's got such great body control.
2-point lead for the 76ers. 8 on the shot clock. Dawkins. Another spectacular drive to the hoop by Johnny Dawkins. Outside left, it's Jordan trying to get free, and a foul called on Hawkins. Hersey Hawkins with his first.
You young people that are listening to Jim Durham do this game, you'll love this, because this is a nightmare when you've got Hersey Hawkins and Johnny Dawkins.
Yeah, but we get a break now, Reds. Hersey Hawkins leaves. Derek Smith is in. Scottie Pippen coming in for Michael Jordan. 7:44 left. Armstrong has it off to the right. Turns in and gets it to King. And a foul called. Stacey's shot wouldn't stay in. Foul is on Thornton. 2 fouls on Thornton, and Stacey King shoots 2.
Stacey King, 2 shots.
Tuesday night, the homestand concludes. The Washington Bullets are in Chicago Stadium. Then the Bulls are in Atlanta on Wednesday night. Stacey King hitting the first one. He's hit 3 in a row. Scott Brooks coming in for the Sixers, and Dawkins going out.
Viewers on WGN that knew John Mengelt can take a look at this guy and see a miniature Crash Mengelt out there, body-wise, everything else. Not quite as stocky as John, but resembles him facially.
Yeah, not quite as tall. King hits it, but he's got that long range, that's for sure.
Yeah, they both had that in common.
Yeah. 2-point lead. Anderson off the pick. He's giving Horace Grant a workout. B.J. Armstrong. Nice one.
All right.
Play, the rookie connection. Armstrong to Sanders.
Well, we've been looking for that one. Sanders went up. We said King doesn't do that a lot, but Sanders got that opening and went up and just smoked it down through.
Sixers keep the 2-point lead. It's Smith guarded by Pippen. Barkley guarded by Sanders. 10 to shoot. Barkley again inviting the double team. 6 on the clock. Now he makes his move. In heavy traffic, he has the shot smothered on him. Horace Grant, a throw ahead to Armstrong. And Armstrong is fouled by Scott Brooks. Smart foul by Brooks.
You're right. Good foul by Brooks. What a play by Horace Grant. Getting the ball up there. We got a timeout, Jimmy.
6:36 left in the half, and the 76ers lead it by 2. Call 1-800-255-9500, extension FAN. Jeff Sanders with 4 points off the Bulls bench here in the second quarter. He scored the only field goals off the Bulls bench so far. Pippen works screen roll with King and delivers a good touch pass into King from Armstrong. Stacey couldn't get it to stay, but King comes away with a rebound, and now he loses it. Thornton. They've got Jaminski and Thornton in the game with Barkley on the bench.
They'll be running Rand Anderson and Derek Smith out for little long jumpers.
Here's Anderson guarded by Grant. 9 on the shot clock. Anderson left baseline.
That's what I mean.
Sixers by 4. .548 left. Armstrong from the outside.
Well, Horace just took Thornton and threw him into the stands.
Bulls were lucky. No foul call.
No foul call.
But the Bulls unable to get that defensive stop and come down and tie the game. Smith around a Jaminski screen. And another illegal defense against the Bulls, a technical foul.
Now this is what you will get. It's tough enough to do it with veterans, but when you get youngsters in, you got Armstrong, Sanders, King in there.
Yeah, he's got all 3 of them.
Yeah, and now you've got to remember who you're playing, what's going on, and you say, hey, wait a minute, there's a new rule in here that we haven't had before. So Scott Brooks makes the free throw.
He's a 93% free throw shooter.
3:24 seconds.
Sixers now with a 3-point lead. Smith. Pippen poked it away, but Scotty has his first foul.
You know, this is a team you really don't want to get in a free throw shooting contest where they shoot about 79% as a team.
4th team foul. Sixers have it in play. Again, an opportunity to extend the lead to 5. Jaminski against King. Anderson. And Pippen collects the rebound. Horace Grant pulls up. Horace has 4, and the Bulls are within 1.
They talk about Armstrong having to pay his way in or show his ID when he went to the multiplex to get into Bulls practice.
Yeah, how about Scott
I'm
Brooks?
going to say Scott Brooks. The same thing, don't you think?
Mike Jaminski scoring, and the Sixers steal the up-court pass. Derek Smith. Jaminski again. Philadelphia by 5. See what I mean? What happens to the Bulls after they play Detroit? They're messed up for days afterwards. And tonight, the same kind of deal. Pippen off the pull-up. Tip, try good by Grant. Horace Grant with 6. '76ers a 3-point lead. 4 minutes left in the half. Boy, Smith and Pippen having at it down in the post, and a foul called. No, simply a kick violation, a new 24. And now Bill Cartwright is coming in. Stacey King going out. Michael Jordan coming back with 3:57 left in the half. And Horace Grant going out. Anderson triggers to Jaminski. Brooks guarded by Armstrong. Anderson against Pippen. Has it knocked loose, but Thornton collects. Gets it back. The foul, no good by Smith, but a foul call. The Bulls unable to clear their zone. Foul is on Sanders.
It's his second. You're right. They got the guy shooting the shot they want, Thornton, from there, but they cannot control the rebound. It's good position inside, but that one just like hit the bottom of the rim. That didn't give you a real fair rebound.
Derek Smith shoots one more. He's a 61% free thrower. Barkley already in. Hersey Hawkins and Johnny Dawkins returning. 3:38 left in the half. Smith puts Philadelphia up 4. 76ers have controlled the pace so far. They're a little light on the bench. They don't have a big rotation either.
Well, they've got
good play to dunk from Jordan.
A dunk. That looked like Scotty could only catch it and lay it up. Boy, he turned it.
Left-handed jam. He's got 7.
They're missing Rick Mahorn.
Right.
Really a big part of their arsenal of slowing teams down and rebounding the other teams.
Jaminski. Dawkins around the Jaminski screen. 3 to shoot. Rebound Cartwright. Michael Jordan. Bouncer ahead to Pippen. The Bulls sort of lulled Philadelphia to sleep. Sanders had fallen down.
Something in the back of his knee he's working on.
Philadelphia taking a timeout with 2:43 left in the half. The Bulls have drawn even at 47. Back to the stadium after these messages. Call the Bulls office and add your name to the season ticket waiting list. Area code 312-943-5800.
Michael Jordan gave a beautiful pass down low to Scotty. Scotty went up behind his man and just was able to slam a beautiful pass, a little drop pass. It's one that you didn't think he was going to throw, but he will do it. Barkley to inbound.
Now the Bulls pulling even here at 47. Hawkins trying to get spacing. Barkley against Sanders. And Sanders the rebound. Barkley takes a stab at Michael Jordan's dribble.
I'd like to see one of our rookies go inside on Barkley and just try something instead of, firing out.
Here's Jordan across the lane. Armstrong finds an opening. The Bulls have taken the lead. 6 in a row with 2:05 left in the half.
2 minutes left in the half.
Johnny Dawkins running the show. 10 on the shot clock. Jaminski against Cartwright. Good feed to Barkley. 3-point play working. Foul on Sanders. His third.
Jeff Sanders, his third. Penalty.
Coming from the weak side, Jaminski finds Barkley inside position. He just goes up and gets a little hand on the hip.
One shot.
Horace Grant coming back for the Bulls with 1:48 left to go in the half. Barkley shooting to put Philadelphia in front. Sanders the rebound. Horace Grant unable to get into the game. That's one of the few times when you want the guy to make the free throw, so you can make that substitution. Michael Jordan from the outside puts the Bulls up 2.
Michael's just not getting to the free throw line much. He has not been there today.
He's kept his game on the outside pretty much, as evidenced by his 4 3-point field goals the last 2 games. Hawkins pressured by Jordan. 10 on the shot clock. Hawkins off the drive. Difficult shot, but he made contact. Draws the foul. Jordan picks up his first, and Hersey Hawkins to shoot 2. And now the change is made, and Sanders gets a hand as he heads for the bench. Horace Grant is in.
That's a good baptism for that young man. Playing against one of the top talents at the 3 spot in the league. Dynamite guy. And so you don't get hurt either by Horace picking up 3 fouls. You let him play him a little bit. So Horace can be a little stronger in the second half, and it gives the young man experience. So
Bulls have had the rebound edge here in this quarter after Philadelphia had the substantial advantage in the first quarter. Hawkins with 1 more free throw. And the Sixers are within 1. Michael Jordan against Hawkins. Grant gives to Cartwright. And off the ball, we have a foul. Jake O'Donnell makes the call. Sixers are over the limit. Foul is on Hersey Hawkins. That's his second. And I visited with him before the game on the pregame show, and I asked Hersey Hawkins, I said, did Stan Albeck give you any pointers as to how you should defend Michael Jordan when you came into the NBA? And he said, good luck. That was about it.
Stan knows. He has seen a lot of guys try to play him in Michael's early year. And so Michael makes his first free throw.
Ron Anderson in, and Hawkins is out. Hersey Hawkins with the 2 fouls. 1:02 left to go in the first half.
Pretty good long-range team in here.
Yeah. Michael Jordan has 17. The Bulls lead by 3. Against pressure, Smith in the backcourt gets it to Dawkins. Johnny Dawkins, a slingshot to Anderson. A shot blocked by Pippen. Loose ball and dug out by Jaminski. They get a reset on the 24. Derek Smith against Horace Grant. Got an offensive foul called on Derek Smith. I guess so. I didn't think so from our angle. Did you, John?
No,
yeah,
well, he made
I can
the bump
see from that angle. And that's the angle Blaine Reichelt had.
Michael wants to go 3.
As the Bulls try to go 2 for 1, and they're going to go 2 for 1.
The hard way.
Yeah. 16 to shoot, about 5 difference. Jordan against Smith. Michael on the drive against Derek Smith, in for the right, a hanger, and the rebound tipped away. Jordan has it, 8 seconds, no, it's out of bounds. Sixers with a ball, 8 seconds left. Derek Smith off the inbounds pass takes a 20. 8 seconds remaining in this first half. The Bulls with a 3-point lead. Here's how important this game would be from a Bulls standpoint. A victory tonight by the Bulls would make them 4 games ahead of Philadelphia in the loss column with 19 to play. This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Bulls and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Bulls, the NBA, or Channel 9. 3-quarter court. Sixers have 8 seconds. Dawkins. Anderson. Barkley for 3. And at halftime, it's the Bulls who have a 3-point lead in this important game in the Eastern Conference. 53-50 is the halftime score. We'll return to Chicago Stadium with our halftime programming after these messages. A 3-point halftime lead for the Bulls as they try and snap back tonight and get them a victory against the 76ers. And a lot of highlights to look at from that first half. Johnny Rand?
Absolutely. We'll take a look right now. And, of course, leading the highlights will be the Sixers coming down in a fast break early. Barkley got it from Johnny Dawkins, laid it in with the left hand. Michael Jordan made a spectacular play. He split 2 players and went over the top of Barkley for his stuff. Then Jeff Sanders pick and roll from the rookie B.J. Armstrong. Boy, he just cleans it up, Jimmy. Real nice job. Scott Brooks took the ball, got it down to Jaminski. He went inside on King. King says, well, I'm going to get it back in a hurry here. And hitting a handball wall, King throws it right into cover. Here they come back. Guess who scores? Jaminski underneath on the left hand.
In the first half, both teams at 50% from the field. The rebounds evened out as it turned out. Philadelphia 19 of them and the Bulls 18, but the 76ers have taken advantage. Off of 4 Bulls turnovers, Philadelphia has scored 9 points, and the Bulls have scored only 2 off of 6 Philadelphia turnovers. Charles Barkley leading the Sixers with 11. Hersey Hawkins has 9. Balanced attack by Philadelphia. As for the Bulls, Michael Jordan has 17. Scottie Pippen with 9, including a 3-point field goal. Bill Cartwright had 7 in the first quarter, and Horace Grant with 6. Elsewhere tonight in the NBA, Milwaukee in New York leading the Knicks by 13 in the 4th, and Atlanta up 25 at Washington. And we talked about Cleveland. They're winning again tonight at home against Indiana by 15 in the 4th. Minnesota leads the Lakers by 1 in the 3rd. A rocky road trip for L.A. and San Antonio with an early lead against Miami, and Utah and Sacramento later. Second half underway in Chicago Stadium. Johnny Dawkins runs the show for the Sixers. 10 on the shot clock. Jaminski trying to back in on Cartwright. Horace Grant and Michael Jordan for the rebound, and Paxson brings it up. Last night the Bulls had a good third quarter against Detroit. Horace Grant, outside pass stolen, and a foul on Paxson. Good foul to take by Paxson. That's his second.
Looked like Pax had the shot twice, and then it looked like Horace had it. And they went back one more pass, and Dawkins just said, I had enough of this defense. I want to get on some offense here. Good foul in the back. He said it was in the back. They're looking for a breakaway over here. He said no. Jimmy Lynam up at half court looking for a breakaway foul, but too late.
Sixers with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a long one. Barkley backing in on Horace Grant. He has the shot blocked, but a foul called.
Barkley wants to know why was that whistle so late. Horace sporting a new hairdo here. Barkley with a good move, a reverse down the baseline.
What hairdo? He doesn't have any hair. He shaved his beard. He shaved everything.
He wants to be just like Michael.
Horace, maybe that's Harvey.
Harvey will be in here when Washington gets in.
Tuesday. Sir Charles gets another.
Ah, my old friend Stinky Fryer would say. Cheater's proof.
How about Oakley? How about Barkley with only 2 rebounds so far?
That's what he had in the opening game here against the Bulls. I mean, in their first game here.
Now he gets 12 points in the game as he converts that second free throw. John Paxson spots up. And Barkley collects the rebound. Philadelphia with a chance to tie. Johnny Dawkins. Michael Jordan has it. The Bulls looking for their first points of the second half. John Paxson again tries it. This time he's successful. Pax with 4.
John didn't shoot real well in the first half, Jim. 1 out of 5, but boy, he gets on a roll, and just everything he throws in is velvet.
It's a 4-point lead for the Bulls. That equals their largest. They were in front very early at 10-6. Been a closely contested game throughout. Hersey Hawkins and Jaminski on the tip, and the rebound fight collected by Cartwright. Up court to Paxson. Pax on the move. Jordan and Pippen work it on the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 6 to shoot. Michael Jordan has 19, and the Bulls lead by 6. And Jim Lynam takes time. 9:43 left in the third. 57-51 is the score. '76ers have it in play. 9:40 left in the third. The Bulls lead is 6. Bulls 2 of 3 from the field. Philadelphia 0 for 4. They have a Barkley free throw. Dawkins delivers it to Barkley. Horace Grant guarding him as Barkley backs in, and a reach-in foul called. Scottie Pippen. 2 fouls on Scottie Pippen. The ball was being dribbled at the time, so non-shooting foul. The Bulls with 3 team fouls already. Barkley again against Grant. This time he squares up. He starts to go into that rocking chair move, and Derek Smith nearly walked, runs into a big crowd and still scores.
I want to see Barkley shoot that outside and keep him out there.
Cartwright in over Jaminski. Horace Grant, good job. Scottie Pippen from the 815 area code.
Well, Horace did a nice job, is right, keeping that thing alive.
The Bulls lead is 6 again.
You get a tendency you want to go back up when you're that close, but Horace had his back to the hoop and then kicked it out to his buddy Scottie, and he made it.
Barkley takes the outside shot this time. Philadelphia stays within 4. 8:20 left in the third. Only a game and a half difference separating these two teams in the overall Eastern Conference standings. Jordan finds Paxson. Who? Pippen finally sees Horace Grant. He's in a big crowd, and still he scores. This is a big defensive trip for the Bulls.
There he goes.
Pippen has a steal. Now breakaway. Fouled him from the side. Derek Smith.
That was the 4th steal for Scott. He had 3 in the first half. He anticipated that area. So now it's a horse apiece. Jim Lynam was upset that the Bulls didn't get called for a breakaway, and now Phil's turn. He's upset.
And both calls were correct. From the side all the while.
And in the back.
Here's Jordan for the outside. Michael Jordan has had that sweet jumper working tonight. The Bulls have an 8-point lead with 7:39 left. Dawkins looking in over Paxson. 10 to shoot. Dawkins comes left and fires. And the rebound to Jordan. Michael allowed to Pippen. Oh,
tough one.
Sixers coming back in transition.
Barkley
directing traffic. He wants to go one-on-one with Horace, and he bowls his way into the lane. Rims the shot off, though. The rebound tipped out of bounds by Jordan. Thornton and Anderson back for Philadelphia. Smith and Jaminski go out. 7:02 left. We're in the third, where the Bulls have put a little daylight between themselves and the Sixers. It's an 8-point lead. Johnny Dawkins trapped in the corner, gets out of it, kicks it away, and the Bulls have it.
Oh, what trap. They had 3-man trap in the corner.
John Paxson on the walk for the Bulls. Jordan has it wide right. 10 to shoot. Jordan across the lane. Paxson left open. Book it. Jim Lynam burns a timeout, and the stadium crowd is alive. 6:34 left for the third. It's the Bulls up 10. Say, join Channel 9's Bozo the Clown and other Chicago celebrities for the first annual Bozo Ball on Saturday, April 28th at the Fairmont Hotel. Proceeds from the evening go to the Off the Street Club. For ticket information, call the Bozo Ball hotline at 312-836-7111. The Bulls lead it by 10 with 6:19 left in the third. Hawkins. Anderson's follow blocked. Loose ball scrambled. Thornton to Hawkins. Good feed to Barkley. Pippen a block with a foul call.
Boy, a lot of contact under there. And that time, Scotty picks up his third. Bulls had a lot of traffic going. Thornton came up with the ball, and then he got it.
He got fouled.
He got whacked and knocked down by Bill.
Man.
Thornton put it out, and this guy gets clobbered a little bit, and then Scotty made probably the
contact,
Scotty
right?
probably made the cleanest of all.
Barkley will get another one. He's been struggling at the line somewhat. 4 for 7. 6:08 left in the third. Barkley shoots in the silencer. The Bulls lead is 9. Paxson gets some pressure from Dawkins. Scottie Pippen works the perimeter, and a offensive foul on Cartwright as he threw Thornton off. That's the first foul tonight against Bill Cartwright.
Fighting for low position sometimes is not the easiest thing in the world, and Superman takes a blow to the neck. Not our Superman, their Superman.
He looks like him. Barkley dribbles it off his foot, but gets the retrieve. Stumbles into the lane, and the rebound comes out to Pippen. No numbers, Scotty. Finds Pippen. A spectacular play.
That ball didn't touch the floor when it got over half court.
The Bulls lead by 11. Ron Anderson pops out and gets the Sixers back to within 9. Boy, that was a spectacular play that last time. They had no numbers, but if Michael Jordan is involved, you've got the advantage. Jordan kicks for Pippen. Paxson with 5 to shoot. Pippen is open. Good job by the Bulls finding the open man.
Scotty starting to zero in on that outside jumper, Jim, in the last 10 or so games.
4.5 left for the third.
And they're going to give him that shot. He's got to do that to draw the defenses out.
That will open up his drive if they come to get him. Here's Anderson. Rims that one no good, but the foul on Pippen is his 4th. 3 in this quarter. Stacey King is coming in. Let's see if Phil Jackson changes this. Now he takes out Cartwright. Boy, a moment ago, John, I said they have no numbers, and they didn't, but it didn't matter.
All right, Scotty goes up in the air, gives it to Michael. He goes up in the air. Back to Scotty. He goes up in the air. Poor Barkley said, I thought it was a foul, but everybody was looking up over the rim.
Ron Anderson drops the free throw. And now Sanders will be coming in for Pippen with his 4 fouls. The Bulls lead is 10 and 4:23 left.
It's one of the first games I can remember this rookie, Jeff Sanders, getting a recall.
Yeah.
You know, coming in the first half playing quite well, had 4 points.
Anderson drops them both. He has 12. Jordan looking in from the left. Horace Grant. Sanders on a handoff to Grant. 10 to shoot. Down the lane, Jordan off to King. Fouled by Thornton. Stacey King shoots 2.
Another play, Jordan up in the air making a blind pass on the opposite side. Big smile on MJ's face. Ball moved around again. Pretty good defense by the Sixers. Michael up in the air, flipped it right over.
Ooh.
Yeah, Thornton said, I'll take number 3. King, 4 for 4.
And give you 2. So Stacey's 5 free throws. That's his offense tonight.
When he is active, Jim, he will end up being the first or second free throw shooter on the team.
That's right. And tonight he's first. 6 in a row. The Bulls up 11. Ron Anderson against Sanders. Thornton giving to Dawkins. 6 to shoot. Smith delivers. Good from the head of the key. Derek Smith with 9. Philadelphia stays within 9. They're getting a rest now for Barkley. Michael Jordan works around the King screen. Underneath Sanders. Good feed to Horace Grant, and he's fouled as he tries to go up.
That was a good play, is right, Jimmy. A real nice play. Michael again flipping it out to the side, and that's the third. That was the third foul.
So often tonight, John, the Bulls have made the second pass has been the good one.
Yeah.
You know, where you go off to the open man, and then he immediately strikes inside with a quick punch. Paxson is out. B.J. Armstrong is in. .322 left in the third. And Horace Grant puts the Bulls up by 11 again. Ron Anderson, guarded by Sanders. Off the ball, we get a whistle. Foul on Sanders. And that's his 4th.
Falls on Jeff Sanders. His 4th.
So Anderson, a good free throw shooter.
If he's not hurting you, if Sanders is not hurting you, Phil doing the right thing here by letting him play through it. If he fouls out, he really doesn't lose anything, and he gets some rest for Scotty, and he's getting some experience.
That's right, and
good play.
He's enabling Scotty to play through his 4-foul situation. Ed Neely is coming on for the Bulls. Ron Anderson with 14. Again, Philadelphia within 9. Sixers showing pressure. Armstrong with a long pass up the floor. Here's Jordan at the foul line. Michael Jordan puts the Bulls up 11 again. 2:55 left. Michael's got his number right now, 23 points. Anderson over Sanders. And Smith spanks it in off the glass. Derek Smith with 11.
Bulls cannot run away and hide.
Sixers stay right there. They won't go down by more than 11. Right now it's 9. 2.5 minutes left. Armstrong fakes around Dawkins on the rollout. It ends up to Grant, and Horace buries a left-handed dunk. Dawkins holding against Armstrong. Smith trying to get inside. Runs into a dead end. Johnny Dawkins keeps Philadelphia within 9 with 2 minutes left in the third. Michael Jordan delivers into King. King rolls against Thornton. Had the ball knocked away and a foul called.
His 5th.
Yeah, he just reached Sanders.
He just reached out and grabbed him, and Neely's going to come in now for who?
Sanders. While we decide, let's pause for station identification.
This is America's #1 sports station, WGN-TV, Channel 9, Chicago.
Stay tuned for the news after tonight's game with our producer-director, Skip Ellison. This is Jim Durham with Johnny Kerr here in Chicago Stadium, and the 76ers have hot shooting Ron Anderson on the free throw line. He has drilled 4 in a row here in this quarter. Make it 5 straight, 15 points for him. And Philadelphia is within 8.
He's another guy that said, I asked him about having Mahorn on the same team. He says, I do not miss playing against him in the regulation. He's I can dodge him in practice a little bit.
16 points for Ron Anderson, 77-70. The Bulls lead cut to 7. Neely is in the game for Jeff Sanders, who picked up his 5th foul. Michael Jordan off to the left against Hawkins. What's the whistle?
Clock, new clock.
24-second clock was not running. Probably about 13, wouldn't you say, Rez?
I would think. Jimmy Lynam has done a good job, Jim, too.
Yeah.
You know, coaching a ball club.
He's a candidate for Coach of the Year. Certainly the Sixers, one of the surprise teams, at least in the East. 9 seconds to shoot. Horace Grant looking to throw in. Way outside to Jordan. They send a posse. Stacey King into Grant. And the rebound to Anderson. The 76ers back, looking to cut it to 5. Dawkins on the push. Smith guarded by Grant. Derek Smith now picked up by King. Drives the lane and draws the foul. Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Stacey King on the foul, his second. 2 shots coming after this timeout with 1:12 left in the 3rd quarter. We'll keep it here. The Bulls lead, which had been 11, is down to 7, and that is in jeopardy. And Smith will be on the free throw line. And this rally by the 76ers coming with Barkley on the bench right now, getting a rest. Milwaukee beats New York tonight by 12, 123-111. And Atlanta hammered Washington, 119-92. And Cleveland wins again. The Cavs have won 4 in a row as they beat Indiana tonight, 118-102. And the Lakers have come from behind to take the lead at Minnesota late in the game.
Jimmy, as of last night's games, we went over the standings in the Eastern Conference. The teams that would make the playoffs, and that would be Detroit, New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston, Milwaukee, Indiana, and Atlanta. Now, sitting below them is Cleveland.
A game and a half out of the picture.
You take a look there, and Cleveland is a very hot team. The team above them, Atlanta, has been sporadic. I mean, they're up, down, they kill a team, then they lose games. You figure, how could they ever do this? So that's going to be a real dogfight down in Indiana, who started off so powerfully in this conference, really seem to be dropping peg by peg.
They've dropped. They're below Atlanta now. Atlanta with a win tonight. Indiana a loss. Cleveland a win. So Cleveland is still on the outside looking in as of the moment. And in the Western Conference, the Lakers on a road trip. They have been stumbling. The Lakers have dropped 3 in a row. Utah a game and a half behind them. Portland, Utah and Portland and Phoenix have all experienced successful Eastern road trips recently. And the Lakers have had a tough time on their current road trip.
The first 4 or 5 teams are going to be 50-win teams.
Yeah. The Lakers have lost their last 2, I should say. Not 3 in a row, but 2. And they've got a tussle in Minnesota tonight, trying to halt that one. Derek Smith has 12, and the 76ers are within 6.
The Sixers have done this, Jim, to stay here, attacking the basket from the free throw line.
That's what the Bulls need to do. Get to the foul line. Go to the hoop. Armstrong into the front court. Horace Grant. Jordan against Hawkins. On the roll to Neely. Good rotation. Armstrong from the outside. The outside jumper went down that time. BJ with 6, and the Bulls lead by 7. Johnny Dawkins with Armstrong on him. A lot of action down low. Shot clock down to 8. Hersey Hawkins off the drive in on Jordan. Has the shot blocked by King. Armstrong out on the push, looking for teammates to fill the lanes. And now the Bulls will get into the offense, and they'll probably play it for one. About 5 difference.
That was a major league block by Stacey King.
Yeah.
I mean, he just, like you're killing a handball into the corner. Swat.
6 on the shot clock. And Jordan, they had a foul to take.
Yeah, they had
And
one.
so Hersey Hawkins took it.
I still think in that situation, Jim, you really don't go bear hug a guy and give him to him. You really try to get pocket. You know, you may get lucky to strip the ball.
That's right. Horace Grant is out as Pippen returns for the Bulls, and Scotty playing with 4 fouls. 10.8 left in the third. Pippen trying to make the inbounds pass. He comes in to Neely. Michael Jordan has it out front. Off to Neely, swings it now to Armstrong. Right corner, Pippen, Scotty's 3. And the rebound to Hawkins as the third comes to an end with the Bulls up 7. 79-72, the score after 3. Back after these messages. St. Fans, mark your calendars. Charitables presents Festivals 90 on April 23rd. Join the entire Bulls team and management and help support Charitables. Call the Bulls Community Services Department at 312-943-5800 for more information. 7-point lead for the Bulls in the third. The Sixers shot 35%. The Bulls 69%. Michael Jordan getting his second half rest here at the beginning of the fourth. And it was the fourth quarter last night where the Bulls crumbled against Detroit. Armstrong with no opening. 6 to shoot. 5 on the clock. Purdue over Jaminski. Rebound. Barkley, and a loose ball foul on Will Purdue. The biggest lead tonight for the Bulls was 11. And the 76ers, with Barkley on the bench in the third, stayed in contention. Here's Jaminski. Over Purdue. Tipped in by Anderson. Ron Anderson has 18 points, and Philadelphia is within 5. 11 minutes left. B.J. Armstrong, Purdue with 7 on the shot clock. Hawkins a steal and nothing but open court in front of him. It's a 3-point game. Deja vu again. Ten on the shot clock. Four to shoot. 2 to shoot. King gets it away. Stacey King's first field goal tonight. The Bulls are up 5. Now they need to stop. Anderson draws the foul. Will Purdue with his third. And Anderson, who has drilled 6 in a row from the free throw line in the second half, gets 2 more. Jim Lynam has to like the position of his team right there in the game with 10:08 remaining. Anderson's string comes to an end at 6 straight. The next one goes down, and it's a 4-point lead for the Bulls. Scottie Pippen, B.J. Armstrong, Pippen with a fake. What's the call? A foul on Hawkins before the shot. No, 3-second call. You're right. Sixers the ball, down 4. Craig Hodges has not played tonight for the Bulls. Here's Anderson to the hoop, pinned on the glass by Purdue. Goaltending. Ron Anderson, the basket. It's a 2-point game with 9:44 remaining.
So all the good things that the Bulls did, now everything going wrong, and Lynham is out there calling all his signals. He and Mad Dog Carter.
They've got their defense in front of the bench. King turns the corner. Stacey King with the Bulls offense in the fourth.
Looked like a runaway truck that trip. I'm glad they got out of his way.
Anderson against Neely. Nice drive. Ed Neely's not equipped to guard him.
Nope.
He's active. Ed Neely is a physical player, but he can't guard Ron Anderson. But the Bulls have foul problems at that position. Armstrong is picked up by Barkley.
Getting time running out.
Mismatch.
Time running out.
Free to shoot. He steals the ball. Barkley back as the Sixers look to tie, and Barkley does.
Man.
It's all tied. Phil Jackson takes time. 8:46 left. The game tied at 83. Back after these messages. Have drawn even, and they've done it with good, solid half-court defense, the same as the Detroit Pistons did last night, and Jim Lynham has to like that. Charles Barkley with a dunk to give them this tie. Pippen got people in the air, but couldn't get the shot off the glass to go, and now on the run, Hawkins, and Philly takes the lead. Hersey Hawkins with 11.
Bluebirds are out too. They've seen a 10-point lead turn into a 10-point deficit for Philly, ended up to a 2-point lead.
Hersey Hawkins has 13 now. 76ers with the lead and good defensive pressure against the Bulls. Purdue forces a terrible shot, and Ed Neely saves him. Boy, the Bulls aren't getting anything with their half-court offense. Horace Grant and Paxson and Michael Jordan ready to come back. Here's Johnny Dawkins against Armstrong. Rebound kicked away and out of bounds to the Bulls. It was kicked out by Barkley. So the Bulls with that massive substitution now. 7:48 left to go in the game. Sixers off the bench, outscored the Bulls by 4. Here's Paxson working around a Jordan pick. Shot clock down to 8. Scottie Pippen against Anderson. Has trouble on the way to the hoop, but King cleans it up. Now the ball tipped outside to Dawkins. On the run, Hersey Hawkins shoots it up. No, but a foul on Paxson. Hersey Hawkins shoots 2.
The Bulls are getting into their offense with about 7, 8, 9 seconds to go, Jim, and they're really struggling. They missed a shot, and here comes 2 fine young guards. Dawkins to Hersey Hawkins. Hawkins up in the air over Pax. Draws the foul.
The trend that is developing with the Bulls is that in crunch time, their half-court offense isn't getting the job done against good teams. Teams that really work at it defensively are shutting him down. Detroit last night, Philadelphia so far in the fourth quarter tonight. Hersey Hawkins with 14 points in the game. Puts his club up by 2. 7:18 left. John Paxson into the front court. Pippen works around the King pick. John Paxson's 3 is good. That was an afterthought.
Hey, you're right. That was a last resort, wasn't it?
Pax has 9. The Bulls lead by 1. Dawkins all over Paxson, and an offensive foul on Johnny Dawkins. Last night, Pax took 2 offensive charges from Isaiah Thomas.
Pax knows he's going left. He plays him that way, gets out ahead of him, takes the blow.
So the Bulls the ball in a 1-point lead. Paxson delivers it in to King. Stacey King around Cheminsky.
Good play. Good play by the Rook.
Jim Lynam takes time. 6:35 for the game. The Bulls are up 3. 90-87. Back after these messages. So the Bulls have come back. They've taken a 3-point lead. 6:35 remaining. Stacey King with a quick hitting play out of the post, but I'm with you, John. I think he locks up Cheminsky here with his elbow.
Yeah.
And when he came out, 76ers clear aside. Barkley tracks down a loose ball. Barkley with 8 to shoot, having trouble, and Pippen has the steal. There's a dunk by King.
King has come to life, but it's Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant that put that steal on.
14 points for Stacey King. Here's a foul called on Hersey Hawkins' shot.
MJ, it looked like, was in the way.
Couldn't tell by me. Michael limping. Because you and I had a coach and an official in our way.
Yeah, Michael tried to cut him off, but he got there a little late, so Hawkins gets to the line here. This really kept their ball club in when the Bulls were trying to tighten the screws. The free throw shooting in that third quarter. Hawkins misses that first one. He shot 9. This will be his 10th.
18, 22. They've attempted 30 in the game. And the Bulls, on the other hand, with only 12 attempts. 92-88 Chicago with 5:48 left. Michael Jordan off the baseline drive.
He travel?
Traveling is the call. The 76ers have a chance to cut it to 2. Or 1 with a long one. Or Barkley on a 3-point play. Dawkins, scoop pass inside, tipped out. The Bulls on the run. Here's Jordan, a delivery to Pippen. Scottie's got 17, and the Bulls go up 6 with 5:16 left.
This is the pace the Bulls like. This is one that Philly doesn't like here, that fast pace.
Here's Cheminsky against King. Big jump hook by Mike Cheminsky. His first 2 points of the second half. 94-90. Bulls led by as many as 11 in the third. Philadelphia came back to get the lead. Now the Bulls back up by 4. 8 on the shot clock. Scottie Pippen against Anderson. Across the lane, they stab at it. The ball loose. Jordan launches a 3. Yeah!
Oh, at the buzzer. Oh, man. How many times have you and I seen that? Bailout time. Superman to the rescue.
The Bulls a 7-point lead. Barkley against Grant. Rumbles to the hoop and draws the foul.
Charles Barkley in brute strength. He makes a great move, a great fluid move here around Horace down the baseline. Then he collects himself and just powers it up and in. Mixed bag at the line, though, for this guy.
17 points. Misses the free throw. Horace Grant the rebound. They got credit on the basket. 97-92. 4 minutes left. Here's Jordan on the move in from the right. No foul called. Simply out of bounds to the Bulls with 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, Jake O'Donnell right on that play, backing up, saying the guy that stole the ball was standing out of bounds, so the Bulls will come in with 5.
Scottie Pippen from the inbounds to Paxson. The corner shot rattles out, and Cheminsky has it. Sixers with a chance to cut it to 3. 3:42 left to go. Barkley's outside shot. There's the follow by Anderson.
Let him inside. Anderson has been doing it all night. He's been very consistent.
He's also got a new season high 25 points. 97-94. Another must-score trip for the Bulls. Here's a ball loose, but Paxson has it. Shoots a three out front. Yeah.
Yes, sir, John. Oh.
The Bulls go up 6. Isolation play for Barkley again. To the hoop, draws the foul, and he shoots 2. Stacey King with his 3rd.
Barkley points to an open spot on the floor, and he says, I'm taking it right down there. Get out of my way, and they didn't. Everybody grabbing and smacking at him. Almost makes it. Shoots the 2 free throws there.
3:02 remaining. Barkley hits it. This is the one thing the Bulls have gotten away from a lot this year, and that is isolation plays for Michael Jordan. Most teams down the stretch, they'll want that ball in the hands of their superstar. Barkley misses. It's 100-95. Bulls a 5-point lead. 2:55 remaining. Scottie Pippen trying to turn in, takes the outside shot and hits it. Pippen has 19. The Bulls have a 7-point lead. Here's Barkley hitting the shot under pressure. Big 4th quarter for him. Seven points so far in this quarter. The Bulls lead is 5. Jordan around a King pick in the lane, delivers to Paxson. Shot pocket 9, Pippen across the key. Michael Jordan's outside shot.
They have hit threes in this quarter that just broke the back of the Sixers.
Michael's 3rd 3 of the game. The Bulls with 6 threes tonight. Here's Barkley under pressure, rims the shot off, but draws the foul.
Sixers with no fouls, Jim. That's a penalty for against the Bulls.
Foul is on Horace Grant, his 3rd. And Barkley back to the free throw line.
He's really had a mixed bag there. He shot 11 free throws. He made, what, 6?
Exactly 2 minutes left. Charles Barkley delivers good on his 12th attempt. 23 points for him. A surprising 4 rebounds. Bulls up 6. Michael Jordan on top of the floor against Hawkins. Drives it in for the right, the pull-up shot. Yeah! Michael Jordan with 31. The Bulls lead is 8. Here's Hawkins spinning inside. Missed the shot, and Jordan picks it off, and now the Bulls throw ahead to Pippen. Scottie in on Barkley.
Oh, did he take
Barkley with a solid check on Scottie Pippen in mid-flight.
He just lets you know that you're fair game. That's his first foul. Scottie goes away for the breakaway slam. And coming from the side, he collects himself, goes up high, and just gets, talk about a takeout. Whoa, Scottie.
1:37 remaining. Scottie rims the first one in. He's got 20.
That's the toughest thing in the world, to get up, hold your rib, stand there, and try to shoot the free throw and shoot an air ball. You know who won that contest? Scottie wins this one halfway.
Scottie gets one. Jerminski clears. The Bulls lead is 9 with 1:30 left. Hersey Hawkins, of the players on the floor, their best three-point threat. But Barkley is their best three-point playmaker, and they call another foul on the Bulls. And Barkley goes back to the free throw line.
Scottie.
That's Pippen's 5th.
Well, that free throw, that last free throw on Scottie was the first in the last 2 minutes. So now both teams are in a penalty. I said they didn't have any before, but they couldn't take him quick enough. But the one that they took was a doozy. Barkley knocks that free throw in.
Thornton is in. Jaminski is out. 1:25 left. It's 108-100. Barkley draws the Sixers to within 7 and a timeout. Chicago. 108-101. 1:25 remaining. We'll be back after these messages. Bulls fans, Budweiser presents the second annual Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Round Ball Classic, brought to you by the Chicago Tribune, Coca-Cola, and Pizza Hut. Call the Bulls office for more details. Full court press by Philadelphia. 1:25 remaining. Up court to Pippen. The Bulls have it in the spread. Sixers do not have a foul to take. John Paxson against Dawkins. Here's Horace Grant underneath the King, and a foul called. Stacey shoots 2.
Good movement that time. Everybody moving that ball quickly to avoid any kind of a double team or a foul. So King has been perfect in 6. Now it's a pressure free throw.
I'll tell you, Reds, he's delivered in clutch play tonight. He has scored 8 of his 14 points here. Now he misses his first free throw attempt of the evening.
38 free throws by the Sixers, 15 by the Bulls, but the Sixers going to the hoop a lot more.
Yep.
Stacey splits that pair, and a timeout now called by them.
With 1:09 left, and the Bulls in front by 8. Will return to the stadium after these messages. The Bulls in front by 8. There you see the timeout situation. Anderson to inbound. Into the corner to Hawkins. Thornton has it chopped away.
Out of bounds.
But Scotty was out of bounds when he bounced it on the floor. So Philadelphia gets it, 21 to shoot.
Boy, you hear that whistle, and Scotty's involved. He's got 5 fouls. I'm a little worried about that one.
I hear you. Anderson brings it in play to Thornton, and they foul him. Stacey King makes the foul.
He said, don't foul him out there, Michael says, but he says, I'd rather foul this guy than have that ball go over there to number 34. He's been murdering us. So is Anderson.
This guy is a 49% free throw shooter.
And Barkley will be giving Stacey King all he can handle on the line. We'll try to keep an eye on the 2 of those guys. Look at this net.
Shoots him like Rick Barry.
He also has got that 3-point shot against us, if you remember that.
That's right.
There he was on the inside.
But Barkley gets it with a loose ball foul, and that's his second, and they're over the limit.
Well, you know, it's really funny. I just had an idea that he might try to go after the rookie really hard that time, and there he was. Inside, bang. Took the foul, and Thornton with the shot. He just pushed him off the blocks. So King back to the line. 9th and 10th free throw here.
Well, the Lakers hang on tonight, beat Minnesota by 2. Philadelphia will not lose any ground to the Knicks in their quest for the top spot in the Atlantic Division. Stacey King has doubled his average in this game. 1:03 left. The Bulls lead is 8. Hersey Hawkins trying to rub Jordan off on a Thornton screen. And there's Thornton at 3-point range. Johnny Dawkins trying to get open. In the left corner, it's Anderson.
Yes, sir.
And he hits a 3. Anderson having a sensational night. The Bulls lead is 6, and a foul that will put Scottie Pippen on the line to shoot 2.
That's one of your tough things, too, is when they're trying to get a 3 off and you're doubling the ball. If they move it enough, you're going to get somebody to take that shot from the outside and knock it, and not necessarily knock it in, but Anderson has been just murder all day, and then Barkley comes back with another foul here, puts Scotty to the line, and now you've got to collect. And the first one goes awry.
Long way to go in this one. 45.6. believe this? Ron Anderson is now 2 for 17 from three-point land this season. 111-105 Bulls. Johnny Dawkins, nice feed to Thornton. He's got the dunk. Horace Grant against pressure, comes into Jordan. Michael slips through and draws the foul with 35.8 left. Ron Anderson with his second, and Michael Jordan to shoot 2. Hasn't been on the line in the second half. Hit 2 free throws in as many tries in the first half.
Clock is not moving. They're scoring very rapidly. A 3 out of the corner and then a 2 down the lane by Bob Thornton. The Bulls splitting free throws with King and Pippen, and now MJ bangs the iron on his first one, but makes it good.
9 points for him in the fourth quarter. 32 tonight.
You know, it's not very often that you do take that kind of a beating from the foul line on your home court.
Exactly.
Misses it.
Thornton has it. Bulls need a stop. 30 seconds. Johnny Dawkins underneath to Anderson. Knocked loose. The shot's blocked. King clears. They're all over him, and a foul called. Stacey King to shoot 2. Stacey King closed the door on Johnny Dawkins.
Dawkins broke loose down the lane, shot it up. Stacey blocked it, and strong enough to pick it up and get himself out of a trap, and everybody's swinging on the foul. That was a good pass that Dawkins made ahead to Anderson, but the block from behind by Stacey.
Could use them both. But the Bulls will take one. 23.5 left. Stacey hit his first 6. Since then, 2 for 5. 3 for 6. Timeout, Philadelphia. 23.5 left. We'll keep it here. The Bulls with a 6-point lead. 113-107. So it would appear that the Bulls are going to get them a split this weekend, and that means that they will go 2 out of 3 for the week, with matchups on Tuesday at New York, and then this weekend with Detroit Friday night and Philadelphia tonight. So they play 3 of the major contenders in the Eastern Conference and win 2 out of the 3, it would appear. That's what they set out to do.
You're right, and they thought 2 out of 3. Once you win the game in New York, you say, hey, we got that big weekend coming up. Maybe we can sweep these 2 games. But if you lose the game in New York, then you say, hey, we got real tough teams coming up here. And Detroit, of course, you know that that split you're talking about, that was the game you figured you might lose. Well, they did that, and then they've come back strong here again. We talked about getting thrown off the horse last night. They did. But they've come back here to play a team that has been to the free throw line many more times than they have, and they've been able to come up with some super 3-point shooting late in the fourth quarter. John Paxson beating the clock a couple times, and Michael doing the same thing.
The Bulls trying for their 25th victory of the season on the home floor, and their 41st overall. If this lead holds, the Sixer record drops to 40-26, and the Bulls would be at 41-22.
They have 33 points off the bench, but it's really not fair to say that because the one guy's got 28 of them, Ron Anderson.
Sixers take it at the timeline with 23.5 remaining. They have Thornton, Barkley, Dawkins, Hawkins, and Anderson. The Bulls, Jordan, Pippen, Grant, King, and Paxson. Ron Anderson to make the inbounds.
Oh, Horace
almost a steal, but Barkley corrals it and pumps the 3. Pippen the rebound with 16 seconds left. Anderson steals and sticks it from the baseline. 12.2 seconds left, and it's the Bulls who take a timeout. Their lead is at 4, 113-109. Ron Anderson has 30 points in the game. That is a season high for him.
He has got some open shots. That time Scotty had the ball. He knew they were going to try to foul him. He wanted to get it in the hands of John Paxson, a better free throw shooter. And he just flipped it with the left hand. Anderson intercepted it and hit the little J from about 15 feet on the side. So with 12.2 to go, the Bulls nurse that 4-point lead. you know a foul will be coming once it comes inbound.
This homestand continues on Tuesday night here, and the Washington Bullets are in. That's our next telecast on Channel 9, starting with the Bullseye at 7 o'clock Chicago time.
Bench scoring has been pretty even. The Bulls have got most of their points from Stacey King and the spread on through, but Anderson has done the big damage against the Bulls. That's more, isn't it? That's what Anderson. Oh, Anderson
has outscored the Bulls bench. If you're wondering, his career high is 36. They only have 4 other points off their bench besides Anderson. A free throw by Scott Brooks, a free throw and a basket by Bob Thornton.
I talked to Anderson with that interview we had with him, Jim, and a lot of people remember him being at Indiana, but he started in Cleveland. And they decided to keep Phil Hubbard over this guy, and Hubbard had the bad knees and didn't play that much longer. This guy did not really play well at Indiana, didn't really get a lot of chances, but he's found a home here and is nestled in quite nicely as a 6th man coming off the bench for him.
Jaminski is on for the Sixers. Boy, this 4th quarter has taken forever to play.
Yeah. Seemed like there was 1:09 on the clock about an hour and 9 minutes ago.
Yeah, the Bulls were in front by 8, and now their lead is 4.
Two of them are coming in. Look at them. 2 of them take the
double the ball, and the inbounds to Grant, and Barkley grabs him. Barkley with 4 fouls, and Horace Grant needs both of them. 11 seconds left. Jim Lynam subscribes to the theory, hey, if there's time on the clock, we still have a chance, and that's exactly what it is. 11 seconds left. His team is within 4. Even if Horace hits both free throws, it's still 2 possessions, and that's what it is right now, 2 possessions.
Lynam, another former college coach, that bangs off the iron and puts the pressure on here, and the crowd groans. Bulls shooting now from the free throw line like some of the guys would that have been in that St. Patrick's Day parade, but nay, that one's a good one.
5-point lead. Bulls need to make them use some clock, bringing the ball up the floor. Anderson trying to get Hawkins free. Anderson has the ball, kick away from him, packs the steal to win the game for the Bulls as they knock off the 76ers tonight by 5. John Paxton, the big play defensively, coming up with a steal to turn Philadelphia away for the final time. Our final score, the Bulls 114, Philadelphia 109. We will recap after these messages.